Welcome back, everybody, to another sharpening tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to be sharpening up some knives at my brother's cabin up in Idaho. So we're going to start with the blue diamond. So this is a blue diamond chef knife. We'll go ahead and start with the 1200 to get our angle set. So we need a little bit of Sharpie on the edge. So there we are. And I think one clamp will do for this. And with this one, quite a belly out there, I would actually put this cantered a little bit that way to get a consistent edge. So that's what I'm thinking. So we're going to start about like that and tighten her down and see where we are. And we'll adjust as needed to get our angle. I think we're probably around there. That seems to be going to the edge, but not the shoulder. So we lower it a little bit. Let's see how we're doing out here on the belly and the tip. Belly's definitely getting it, and the tip actually does look like it's a slightly different angle. Doesn't have quite as much edge showing. So we're going to go ahead and stay there. And I am going to start with a 250 to make quick work of reprofiling this. Put a little oil on there. Just using some mineral oil. Just a light oil. I've even done this with olive oil. So as long as it's a light oil, it's all that matters. We're going to give this a little more room. And then go to work and do the reprofiling. And that tip really needed a lot more work. See if I can move over here and show you that. Remember, when you are sharpening with the Viper Sharp, these strokes coming back are going to create the burr on the back side. The forward strokes will not create a burr. Both of them are removing metal. And what we want to do is first create that burr so that we know we're getting all the way to the edge. Good burr there. Oh yeah, and a burr all the way up to about there. So we still need to work a little bit on the end of that belly and the tip, and then we're good to flip it. And ultimately, you don't have to wait till you get the burr to flip it either. That's just how I often do it. But you can flip it back and forth anytime during the work. But if you look at what we've got on that edge now, we've made a bigger edge here that matches what we've got back here, where before there was less of an edge up there, which we probably got on this side as well. There you can hear the burr coming off. So while I'm reprofiling this, I think I'll give you a little bit of the Idaho wilderness view that I'm enjoying up here. Personally, I'd love to move back up here, especially if I could live in an area like this. Okay, now we've got a burr along most of that edge until right out here at the tip. So basically the same area, just that latter end of the tip that needs a little more attention. This is a very well used 250 grit stone. Still has plenty of bite in it as long as we keep it clean as we're working. I like the circular motion preferably to avoid damaging, especially the tip there. It's very unlikely that I will roll over the tip if I'm using a circular motion. See if we can get this side to meet the other. Love hearing that different sound of cutting through the burr. You can definitely tell when the burr's gone. I don't think I'm tightening that when I flip it, which is okay. Now on these strokes, I'm going to start all the way at the back and move to the front of the blade and then vice versa. I want to use as much of that stone as I can. And not just the middle of the stone like this. That helps assure that you're moving metal off the edge and not just creating a wire edge. Alright, so we will put the 250 down and take the 400, move up to that, a little bit more oil. And if preferred, you can create a burr on each level, each grit. I'm not worried about that right now, so I'm just going to use this as cleanup strokes. Doesn't really matter how many you do, just until you're feeling the results that you want. And you can feel it. When you're cleaning the blade like that, be very careful because it's already sharp enough now that it'll cut right through that paper towel. In fact, it did a little bit on that. And I've done that before where I went right into my thumb. And it was a clean enough cut that I didn't realize it until after I'd pulled away and saw the blood. So that was good, but nice to have a clean cut. Nicer not to have a cut at all. Take one more pass over here. That's the 600, and now we'll go ahead and finish with the 1200. And then I'll give it a bit of a strop, probably. And you can really work on that and clean up that edge as much as you want. If you followed me for a bit, you know I'm not too big on polished edges. They look beautiful. They don't last when you're using your knife a lot. And I know this knife's going to get used a lot. So I'm not too concerned on polishing that edge. I didn't bring up my lapping films anyway. So we're going to end with that. So there we are with a pretty nice clean cut, clean edge. I like to check both sides, see if I have a burr, and I feel like I've got a bit of a burr on that side, so I will give it one more pass there and then do the strop. And of course with a strop we're pulling away from the spine of the blade, away from the edge, not into the edge. And this is just removing those micro burrs. Final cleanup of that knife. And that cuts nice. Nice and clean now. Very, very nice and clean. So head on over to vipersharp.com. You can get your own Viper Sharp knife sharpening system. Subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it, and share it with somebody who needs a sharp knife. Viper Sharp was created for precision sharpening. It's not meant to be an automated or fast system, but something that you use by hand, that you enjoy, give a little bit of time, end up with an amazing edge. Thanks for watching.